Hello, my little love. Did you have a good day today? I hope something made you smile. Now take a slow breath, relax your shoulders, and let your mind get soft and quiet. It's time for a gentle bedtime story. The stars are beginning to shimmer in the evening sky, and the moon is rising slowly, casting its silver light across the world. Everything feels calm and peaceful. And now, my little love, let me gently tell you a soothing story called Peter Pan. In a quiet city, where the street lamps glow softly and the evening breeze whispers through the trees, there is a cozy house on a peaceful street. Inside this warm house, in a room filled with soft blankets and gentle shadows, live 3 children named Wendy, John, and Michael. The room is filled with the scent of lavender, and the curtains sway ever so slightly in the night air. Wendy is the eldest, with kind eyes and a gentle voice. She loves to tell stories to her younger brothers before they drift off to sleep. John is thoughtful and curious, always wondering about the stars and the sky. And little Michael, the youngest, clutches his soft teddy bear close, feeling safe and warm in his cozy bed. Every evening, as the sun sets and paints the sky in shades of rose and amber, Wendy tells her brothers magical stories about faraway places and wonderful adventures. But these stories are always gentle and calm, filled with kindness and beauty. The children listen with sleepy eyes, feeling peaceful and content. One very quiet night, when the moon is full and round like a pearl in the velvet sky, something magical happens. A soft, golden light begins to glow near the window, like a tiny star that has wandered close to visit. The light dances gently, swirling in peaceful circles, and the children watch with wonder in their hearts. This beautiful light is a small fairy named Tinker Bell. She sparkles like morning dew on flower petals, and she moves through the air as softly as a butterfly. Tinker Bell doesn't make loud sounds or sudden movements. Instead, she hums a gentle melody that sounds like wind chimes on a breezy day. Following close behind Tinker Bell, floating gracefully through the open window, comes a boy dressed in clothes made of leaves and soft green fabric. His name is Peter Pan, and he has a kind smile and twinkling eyes. Peter moves slowly and carefully, not wanting to startle anyone. He floats as gently as a feather drifting down from the sky. "Hello," Peter whispers softly, his voice as quiet as rustling grass. "I've come to visit you on this peaceful night." Wendy sits up slowly in her bed, her eyes wide with gentle curiosity. "Who are you?" she asks in a soft voice. "I'm Peter," he says with a warm smile. "I live in a faraway place called Neverland, where everything is calm and beautiful. Would you like to hear about it?" The children nod sleepily, feeling completely safe. Peter settles down on the windowsill, and Tinker Bell rests on his shoulder, her soft glow lighting the room like a nightlight. Neverland, Peter begins slowly, is a place where time moves as gently as clouds across the sky. There are soft beaches with warm sand, quiet forests filled with friendly animals, and a lagoon, where the water is as clear as glass and as calm as a sleeping baby's breath. He tells them about the Lost Boys, a group of kind children who live together in a cozy underground home, where they spend their days playing gentle games, telling stories, and taking care of one another. They never argue or fight. Instead, They share everything they have and help each other with tender hearts. Would you like to visit Neverland? Peter asks gently. It's a safe place, filled with wonder and peace. The children look at each other with sleepy smiles. Yes, Wendy says softly. We would love to see this beautiful place. Peter sprinkles them with a handful of golden fairy dust that Tinker Bell has gathered from the happiest dreams. The dust settles on the children like gentle snowflakes, and they begin to feel as light as dandelion seeds floating on a summer breeze. Slowly, very slowly, they rise from their beds. Their movements are smooth and effortless, like swimming through warm water. They float toward the window, and Peter guides them carefully out into the night sky. The cool evening air touches their faces like a mother's gentle kiss. Together, they soar above the sleeping city, but they don't rush or speed. They glide peacefully, watching the twinkling lights below and the stars above. The world looks like a quilt of soft lights and dark, restful spaces. Everything feels magical and safe. They fly over calm oceans where the waves roll in slow, steady rhythms, like the earth breathing in and out. They pass over quiet forests where deer sleep peacefully among the trees, and owls hoot soft lullabies to the moon. The journey is long, but it feels like floating in a warm bath, completely relaxed and content. Finally, they see Neverland appearing below them, glowing with a gentle, welcoming light. They descend slowly, their feet touching down on the softest grass they've ever felt. The air smells of honeysuckle and fresh rain. Birds sing quiet evening songs, and butterflies rest on flower petals, their wings folded peacefully. Peter leads them through a meadow where wildflowers sway in a light breeze. The colors are soft pale blues, gentle pinks, warm yellows, all easy on the eyes. The children walk slowly, taking in every beautiful detail. Michael reaches out to touch a flower, and it feels like velvet beneath his small fingers. They come to the edge of a forest, where tall trees stand like gentle guardians. The sunlight filters through the leaves, creating patterns of gold and green on the ground. Everything is quiet except for the soft rustling of leaves and the distant murmur of a stream. In a clearing within the forest, they find the home of the Lost Boys. It's a wonderful place built beneath the roots of an enormous, ancient tree. The entrance is covered with soft moss, and warm light glows from within. Peter calls out gently, and the Lost Boys emerge one by one, smiling and waving. The Lost Boys are kind and welcoming. They invite Wendy, John, and Michael inside, where everything is cozy and warm. There are soft cushions to sit on, blankets made of the finest wool, and a fire that crackles gently in a stone hearth, filling the room with a golden glow. The Lost Boys have prepared a simple meal: warm soup, fresh bread, and sweet berries. Everyone sits together in a circle, sharing the food and talking in quiet, happy voices. They tell gentle stories about their days, about the animals they've seen, and the flowers they've discovered. There's no rushing, no loud noises, just peaceful companionship. After the meal, Peter suggests a walk to the lagoon. The group leaves the cozy home and wanders down a winding path through the forest. The path is lit by fireflies that glow like tiny lanterns, guiding their way. The children hold hands, feeling safe and together. When they reach the lagoon, they find the most beautiful sight. The water is perfectly still, reflecting the stars and the moon like a mirror. At the edge of the water, resting on smooth rocks, are the mermaids. These mermaids are gentle creatures with flowing hair and kind eyes. They sing soft lullabies that sound like the ocean's gentle hum. The mermaids wave to the children and invite them to sit by the water's edge. Wendy dips her hand into the lagoon, and the water feels perfectly warm. The mermaids tell stories about the depths of the sea, about coral gardens and schools of colorful fish that swim in graceful formations. Their voices are soothing, and the children listen with peaceful hearts. As the evening deepens, Peter leads them to a place called Marooner's Rock, a smooth stone island in the middle of the lagoon. But there's nothing scary about this place. It's simply a peaceful spot to sit and watch the sky. They all climb onto the rock and lie down on their backs, looking up at the endless expanse of stars. The stars seem closer here in Neverland, and they twinkle with a soft, comforting light. Peter points out different constellations, telling gentle stories about each one. The children feel the warmth of the rock beneath them, still holding the heat of the day's sun, and they feel completely at peace. Time passes slowly and sweetly. The moon moves across the sky like a ship sailing on a sea of stars. The children's eyes grow heavy, and they yawn softly. Peter notices and smiles gently. "It's time to rest," he whispers. "Let me take you to the softest place in all of Neverland." He leads them to a grove filled with trees that have wide, sturdy branches. Hanging from these branches are hammocks made of spider silk and flower petals, incredibly soft and strong. Each child chooses a hammock and climbs in carefully. The hammocks sway gently, rocking them like babies in a cradle. Tinker Bell flies above them, sprinkling more fairy dust that drifts down like golden rain. The dust makes them feel even more relaxed, wrapping them in a blanket of warmth and safety. The Lost Boys and Peter settle into their own hammocks nearby, and soon the whole grove is filled with the sound of slow, peaceful breathing. The wind whispers through the leaves, singing a lullaby that only the heart can understand. Somewhere in the distance, a nightingale sings a gentle song. The children feel themselves drifting, floating on clouds of contentment. Wendy thinks about how much love she feels in this place. John thinks about the beautiful stars and the wonders of the universe. Michael hugs his teddy bear close and smiles in his sleep. Everything is perfect. Everything is safe. The night grows softer now, wrapping around them like the coziest blanket in the world. And another gentle story drifts quietly into place, like a leaf settling on still water. Now, my little love, let me softly share with you another calming tale called The Lion King. Far, far away, in a land where the sun rises slowly and paints the sky in shades of honey and rose, there is a place called the Pride Lands. This is a vast, beautiful savanna where golden grasses wave gently in the breeze, and ancient trees stand tall and strong, their branches reaching toward the heavens. In the Pride Lands, animals of all kinds live together in harmony. There are elephants who walk slowly and wisely, their steps making soft, rhythmic sounds on the earth. There are zebras with stripes that shimmer in the sunlight, grazing peacefully on the sweet grass. There are giraffes who move with grace, their long necks swaying gently as they nibble leaves from the highest branches. At the heart of the Pride Lands stands a magnificent rock formation called Pride Rock. It rises from the savanna like a natural throne, smooth and warm from the sun. At the top of Pride Rock lives a lion family, and they watch over all the animals with kindness and care. The king of Pride Rock is a lion named Mufasa. He has a thick, golden mane that flows like rays of sunshine, and his eyes are warm and gentle. Mufasa is strong, but he uses his strength to protect and comfort, never to frighten. His voice is deep and soothing, like distant thunder on a summer evening, and when he speaks, everyone listens with respect and love. Beside Mufasa is his queen, Sarabi, a beautiful lioness with a soft gaze and a gentle heart. She moves with quiet grace and speaks with wisdom. Together, Mufasa and Sarabi create a home filled with warmth and peace. One bright morning, when the sky is clear and the air is fresh, something wonderful happens. Sarabi gives birth to a tiny lion cub. The cub is small and perfect, with soft golden fur and little paws that paddle gently in the air. His eyes are closed at first, but when they open, they shine with curiosity and wonder. Mufasa looks down at his son with a heart full of love. "We will call him Simba," he says softly, his voice like a warm embrace. On the day of Simba's presentation to the Pride Lands, animals from all over the savannah gather at the base of Pride Rock. They come slowly and peacefully, moving in quiet procession. The elephants arrive first, their trunks raised in gentle greeting. The zebras follow, walking side by side. Giraffes, gazelles, birds, and even tiny mice all come to witness this special moment. At the top of Pride Rock, an old baboon named Rafiki appears. Rafiki is wise and kind, with twinkling eyes and a gentle smile. He carries a walking stick made from an old branch, and he moves with careful, measured steps. Rafiki approaches Mufasa and Sarabi, bowing respectfully. Then he turns to baby Simba, who is sleeping peacefully in his mother's care. Rafiki lifts the tiny cub with tender hands, cradling him like the most precious treasure in the world. Slowly, Rafiki walks to the edge of Pride Rock, where all the animals can see. He raises Simba gently toward the sky. The sun breaks through the clouds at that exact moment, sending down a beam of golden light that touches the little cub. It's as if the whole universe is blessing this new life. The animals below respond with soft sounds of joy. The elephants trumpet gently, the birds sing sweet melodies, and everyone bows their heads in reverence. It's a moment of pure peace and celebration, a moment where all of creation comes together in harmony. As Simba grows, he becomes a playful and curious cub. He loves to explore the Pride Lands with his best friend, a young lioness named Nala. Nala is clever and kind, with bright eyes and a gentle spirit. Together, Simba and Nala spend their days playing in the soft grass, chasing butterflies that flutter lazily through the air, and resting in the shade of acacia trees. One peaceful afternoon, Mufasa takes Simba on a walk to the top of Pride Rock. They sit together, looking out over the vast savanna. The view is breathtaking. They can see for miles the golden grasses stretching endlessly, the winding river that sparkles in the sunlight, the distant mountains that stand like gentle giants on the horizon. "Simba," Mufasa says in his warm, gentle voice, Everything you see exists together in a delicate balance. As king, you will need to understand this balance and respect all creatures, from the smallest ant to the mightiest elephant. Simba listens carefully, his little ears perked forward. But Dad, he asks softly, don't we eat the antelope? Mufasa nods slowly. Yes, we do. But when we die, our bodies become the grass, and the antelope eat the grass. And so we are all connected in the great circle of life. We are all part of something beautiful and bigger than ourselves. Simba thinks about this, and even though he's young, he can feel the truth of his father's words. Everything is connected. Everything has its place. Everything is important. Mufasa places a large, gentle paw on Simba's small head. One day, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king. But until then, I am here to guide you and keep you safe. Simba leans against his father's warm body, feeling loved and protected. They sit together in comfortable silence, watching as the sun begins its slow descent toward the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange, pink, and lavender. Days pass in gentle rhythm. Simba and Nala play carefully, never straying too far from home. They splash in shallow streams, feeling the cool water on their paws. They nap in sunny spots, their little bodies curled together. They listen to the stories the older animals tell, learning about the world with open hearts. One day, as Simba explores near the den, he meets a meerkat named Timon and a warthog named Pumbaa. Timon is small and quick, with bright eyes and a cheerful voice. Pumbaa is larger and rounder, with a kind face and a gentle grunt. Despite their differences, they are the best of friends. Timon and Pumbaa teach Simba about their way of life, which they call Hakuna Matata. It means, no worries, and it's a philosophy of living peacefully, taking one day at a time, and finding joy in simple things. They show Simba how to appreciate the beauty of a sunset, the taste of sweet grubs, the feeling of soft grass under your paws, and the sound of laughter shared with friends. The three of them spend many happy days together, walking slowly through the jungle, sharing meals, and resting under the stars. They tell each other gentle stories and sing soft songs. Everything feels easy and light, like floating on a calm lake. As time passes, Simba grows into a strong and handsome young lion. His mane begins to grow, dark and full. His paws become large and powerful, but he uses his strength gently. He remembers everything his father taught him about kindness, balance, and respect. One evening, as the sky turns purple and the first stars begin to appear, Simba sits on a hillside with Timon and Pumbaa. They're looking up at the vast night sky, where thousands of stars twinkle like diamonds scattered on velvet. My father used to tell me that the great kings of the past look down on us from those stars. Simba says softly, his voice filled with tenderness and longing. Pumbaa grunts gently. That's beautiful, Simba. Timon nods. Really beautiful. They sit together in peaceful silence, each lost in their own thoughts, but connected by friendship and love. The night air is warm and gentle, carrying the scent of flowers and earth. Somewhere in the distance, a lion's roar echoes softly, not frightening, but comforting, like a father's voice calling his children home. Simba thinks about his father, about all the lessons he learned, about the circle of life and how everything is connected. He thinks about the Pride Lands and all the animals who live there. He thinks about responsibility and love, about being strong and being kind. As the moon rises higher, casting its silver light over the land, Simba makes a quiet decision in his heart. He will return to Pride Rock. He will take his place in the circle of life. He will be the king he was meant to be, a king who leads with love, who protects with gentleness, who rules with wisdom. But for now, in this perfect moment, he simply sits with his friends under the stars, feeling grateful and peaceful. The night wraps around them like a soft blanket, and the world feels safe and good. The wind whispers through the grasses, carrying the ancient song of the savannah. It's a song about life and love, about connection and purpose, about the endless beauty of the world. And as Simba listens to this gentle song, he feels his father's presence, not as something sad or scary, but as something warm and comforting, like a light that never goes out. Eventually, Simba returns to Pride Rock. The animals greet him with soft sounds of welcome. Nala is there, her eyes shining with joy. Rafiki is there, smiling his wise, knowing smile. Even the earth itself seems to welcome him home, the rocks warm beneath his paws, the air filled with the scent of home. Simba climbs slowly to the top of Pride Rock. He looks out over the Pride Lands as the sun rises, sending shafts of golden light across the savannah. Everything is bathed in warm, peaceful light. The grasses glow like they're made of gold. The river sparkles like liquid diamonds. The animals below gather quietly, looking up with hope and love. And in that moment, Simba roars. It's not a scary or fierce roar, but a roar of greeting, of promise, of love. It echoes across the Pride Lands, carried by the wind to every corner of the kingdom. It's a sound that says, I am here. I will care for you. We are all part of this beautiful circle together. The animals respond with their own gentle sounds, trumpets, chirps, calls, and songs. It's a symphony of life, a chorus of harmony. And as the sun continues to rise, everything is bathed in warmth and light. The circle of life continues, turning gently and endlessly, like the stars in the sky, like the seasons of the year, like the beating of a peaceful heart. Everything is connected. Everything has its place. Everything is exactly as it should be. The morning breeze moves softly across the Pride Lands, rustling through the grasses and whispering secrets to the trees. Flowers open their petals slowly, greeting the new day. Birds begin their morning songs, sweet and gentle. And at the heart of it all stands Simba, no longer a cub but a king, watching over his kingdom with love and peace in his heart. Everything feels calm and safe, my little love. The stories have been told, the world is at rest, and now it's time for you to drift into your own peaceful dreams. You did well today, my little love. Now let your eyes grow heavy, and let the night wrap around you like a soft blanket. Sleep well, sweet dreams, and rest deeply.